Hey, this is Rick from Ferguson Hobby Farms, and I'm so glad to be doing a video here. What a beautiful day. It's the 4th of July, 2025. Look at that wheat field. It's a friend of mine, and he's got wheat fields all around our place here. Pretty awesome. So I thought I'd do a little bit today on our chickens. We haven't done that in quite a while. So I'm gonna show you how they're doing, and we're gonna try out a new chicken treat, and we'll see how that goes. Here is our chicken coop, and we have moved this from the other property 2 years ago, and I got it used in a trade, and we need to either renovate it or replace it. It's getting pretty rough, but here are our chickens. This is Cornflakes, our big rooster, and he is a tremendous rooster. He was a pain in the rear and a problem for someone else, and so they gave him to us quite a few years ago, and we tamed him down. He's a real good guy now, and everyone here is pretty warm. It's a warm day, and so we're gonna check them out and see what's going on. We got all kinds of different ones. You can see we've got an eclectic group, but they are our egg layers. Cornflakes is telling everybody here's some food. All right, what we have here is Grub Terra, and these are black soldier fly larvae. And it says here it produces stronger eggshells, keeps feathers healthy, and it's farm raised and so on. You can see all the different stuff. We're gonna try them because the most important thing here is whether or not they like them. Well, I would say they are a hit. I'm gonna see if I can squat down here. I'm recovering from 2 knee surgeries. Let's see if I can get cornflakes to eat. Here, girls. Here, cornflakes. He's like, let the girls eat first. You're definitely scarfing things up. We've got that pattern on because we have a net. What do you think? I think it's pretty good. Let's see if I can get him. Sometimes I can get him to eat out of my hands. This big boy just let me pick him right up. Let me see if I can get him to eat out of my hands. I'm not gonna perform for the camera. Cornflake says no. Not much for performing. There you go, here. Cornflakes wouldn't perform for the camera, but he's definitely eating all those. Well, here's what's going on. It's time to collect eggs again today. We got one of our hens over there in the corner who is broody. We're gonna probably get rid of the egg box on the side there and just close that off, and then put some couple egg boxes in here right around the corner. And this is really tall. Actually, I can stand up in here and I'm 6 foot tall. We're gonna fix that door. If we renovate it, we're gonna put an automatic door on it. And that door back there has a screen on it. It's our ventilation door. And on this side, we have a whole nother area, dog run, and our giant waterer there. Unfortunately, it's in the sun right now. So I need to get them some fresh, cool water. So the idea on this old coop is to actually take the legs off and set them on some cement, the things you use for decks, for deck legs. Drop this whole thing right down so that when we open that door, you can walk in. But I'd like to reskin this whole thing if I redo it. And then the roof needs some help. It got damaged a little bit. Just needs a new cap there. I got damaged in transport when we lifted it on a trailer and brought it over here. All right, we're gonna walk over here and see the other chickens. And we have call ducks and a couple Muscovy ducks. Okay, we're in our other pen here. This is a big rooster we just got. And I believe my daughter named him Legolas. And then that is his hen there. She is our oldest chicken. I think we've had her about 5 years now, 4 years. There's another one of those little roosters. This is bad boy call duck. He's not allowed in here because he and the other great fight terrible. They just dumped their water. If you have ducks, you know how nasty they can be with their water. So try to keep them fresh water every day. They would rather come and play in the nasty muddy water that I pulled out rather than the clean stuff. So in here, show you what we have going on. We have our Muscovy ducks, and they're sitting on a nest. It looks like we got a goose egg there too, left over from when we had one of our broody geese in here. All right, we're gonna see what they think about the treats. I see they've made a total mess out of their feeder. They like to eat all of their cracked corn out of it, and then all the rest of the stuff, again, we use Amish food. We'll get this turned off and then we'll try the treats. They know where the shade is there. And that is our big Muscovy male duck, and that is Duke. And when I first got the rooster here, he was challenging everybody, and he made the mistake of challenging Duke. And Duke took him down, sat on him, literally. And now they get along. Duke's in charge, though. I was able to catch our problem drake. This is Mocha. Mocha's a booger, but I cornered him. Let's see what he does. I'm gonna put him in the water. All right, Mocha. There you go. You gonna enjoy yourself? Yep. You like that, huh? Okay. Here comes the others. Let's get the treats out. We have treats. Let's try our Grub Terra black soldier fly larva on the duckies and these chickens. All right, I'm gonna try something crazy. I'm gonna throw some of these grubs in the water. All right, let's try them. You gonna get them? There we go. Legolas is letting us know. Even the chickens are gonna try and get them out of the water. I really wanted to see the ducks go in the water after them. Oh, Duke's eating them. Yeah, those are good, huh? Here we go. We got Puffy Hen and Legolas eating here. I forget the name of that rooster. And that Polish chicken is called Buzzball. The duckies over there eating. Now let's see if they'll come over here and find the fly larva. No, let's eat them. Let's do the muddy water. They found them. Duke really likes them. put some out here for Mocha. And we'll go visit the geese. All right, let's go visit the geese. We have two sets of goslings. We have our older goslings, and then we have some that are very young. Let's see. Here we go. And they've been going back and forth between the geese in the pen and these geese out here. I have them separated because Pepper and Sugar, though they are ganders, they feed up on each other. We got cobra chickens going on. Let's see if they're so busy arguing, they're not even noticing what's going on. It's good with their little ones. We got 4 there, and then we got 2 in a cage that we're working on taming. Watch them chasing them. I don't think they're fond of that. I didn't think so. They're grazers, vegetarians, anything. And they're too busy arguing. Pepper is the one on the end. And his brother Sugar is the one gray goose right above the goslings. See them, they want to fight. And here's our goats. We did have a pen to separate some of them, but it's obviously we've taken it down. Here's our 2 little ones. They are doing wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This is Mama. Mama's going to be going bye-bye, and so is Millie. Millie and Jenny are going to go back to Jenny's original owner, and so she's not alone. Millie's going to go. Just so you get an opportunity to see, here is one of our goslings, and let me grab the other one then. Here's the other one that we're trying to tame. Apparently had a belly full of water, so that didn't go so well. I'm so sorry. You better go get some more. So here's our setup for our outside brooder. We're going to put these 2 in here. They've never been in here before, so they're pretty upset. But we got their food and their water here. And that'll give them an opportunity to be outside where it's cooler, and they can get used to grass and so on. There's our chicken coop set up with 2 dog runs in the coop. Definitely needs to be redone, and we have some ideas for making a good setup. We're going to move it out to the pasture though. Hopefully the chickens can get free ranging out there in the pasture some. Well, thanks a lot for joining us today, and hopefully we'll be redoing the chicken coop pretty soon, and you can see that. Well, this is Rick from Ferguson Hobby Farms. Take care. God bless you. Have a happy 4th of July as we celebrate this wonderful country, the United States of America, on its 249th birthday. Take care.